What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Wi-Fi Finance, where we cover all things finance. I'm your host, Roger, and in today's video, I want to highlight the first step in finance, being financially free and what that means. So before we get started, you know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Without further ado, let's get into it and cover being financially free. Woo! So, when most people think of being financially free, they think they need to be this guy, closing a bunch of business deals, making a ton of money, and spending a bunch of money, and just living that large baller lifestyle like we see on TV. And that's not the case at all. Financial independence, according to Investopedia, is the status of having enough income or wealth sufficient to pay your living expenses for the rest of your life without having to be employed or dependent on others. That's also called having passive income, and depending on your lifestyle, can be done super early without a lot of change to your income. So what you need to do is set goals, big and small, financial and lifestyle, and create a blueprint for achieving those goals. Make a budget to cover all of your financial needs and hold yourself accountable. Pay off your credit cards in full and carry as little debt as possible to bring that expense per month down. Create automatic savings by setting up an emergency fund of at least $1,000 and then a separate fund of 3 to 6 months of your income. And contribute to your employer's retirement plan. And the biggest thing is take care of your belongings. Remember, maintenance is much cheaper than replacement. But most importantly, take care of your health. Remember, our goal here is to enjoy retirement, and that can only happen if you're healthy and having a long life. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself. So, what you don't want to happen is to wake up when you're 60, have no money saved, and are still working that 9 to 5 you absolutely hate. What I want you to do is write down these 3 goals. What does your lifestyle require? How much you should have in your bank account to make that possible? And what age is that deadline to save? There's a saying that Denzel Washington says, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And that's the truth in life as well as money. You have to plan and you have to account for every dollar that comes in and out of your bank account. I know, that sounds tedious and a pain. But if you do it for a few months, you start to see where all your money you make goes. Even if you're not a numbers person, it gives you so much clarity when you start with a small budget and go from there. Hey, look, you're already doing step number 1, what your lifestyle requires. Now go out there and make that deadline for yourself and keep yourself accountable. If you can't make yourself accountable, what I did was I told my close friends what my goals were, and I tasked them with randomly asking me how my finance was going just during random conversations. Again, this is just my example. You can tell anyone you trust this or come up with your own ways of accountability. Remember, this is your journey to financial freedom. There's no wrong way of doing it. Well, I guess there's one wrong way of doing it, and that's just not doing it all. So you're already starting this by watching this video. So good job. Keep it going. The biggest thing is to not get discouraged. Remember, this is not a race, it's a journey. There are going to be hiccups in the road. There are going to be times where you feel like you're failing. But don't let that drag you down. It wouldn't be fun if it was easy. Remember, everything worth doing is going to be challenging. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes. The more educated you are, the easier it is to do this race or this journey. So keep your head up and have a little cheerleader on the side. Things will work out in the end. Just remember, and I'm here too. So now that you know how much money you need for your lifestyle, let's start talking about that. Start paying off that debt, whether it be student loans, a car payment, anything that is costing money that's not bringing you money. Pay it off. Remember, if it's not bringing you money, it's not an asset. It's a liability and costs money. And please don't listen to these salespeople who are just trying to persuade you to buying the more expensive luxury thing, because at the end of the day, they're working on commission. So they want you to spend more money so they get more money. Remember, this is your journey, not theirs. So you made a budget, you're keeping yourself accountable, and you paid off your debts. So now you're finally free, right? Yeah, it's that simple. Once you're free, you can start looking for ways to supplement your income so you're not trading time for money. That whole idea is, again, passive income, and that's for a different video. As always, knowledge is power. The more you understand, the more you can help yourself. Don't forget, being wealthy and being financially free are not the same thing. Don't get them confused. And just remember, you can do this and become financially free. I mean, heck, we can even do it together. So just make sure that you follow along and refer back to this video with any questions. And if you have any questions, drop a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer any questions I can. Again, we're in this together. So congratulations, you made it through becoming financially free. Woohoo! Now, put your knowledge into action. And if you found this information helpful, drop a link and subscribe. And make sure you look out for the next video. As always, this was Wi-Fi Finance with your host, Roger. Have a good one.